Hello, it is February 17th, 2026, doing a collective oracle reading for today. Today is the first day of the Chinese New Year, the Year of the Horse, Fire Horse, and earlier was the lunar eclipse, the new moon in Aquarius, which is now in a Pisces, Western. Yeah, I think that was around like 2 a.m., 3, like really early in the morning, my time, Pacific time. I was kind of thinking about doing it at that time, and I was like tired now. I'll just do it when it's sunny, and it's strange because I just started talking. Yeah, I've wanted to do it on the 16th the other day, or I was thinking the other day, like I want to do it on the new moon, because usually I have a reading on the new moon or full moon, but like something was telling me no, like wait until the 17th, and I thought everyone was saying something about the 16th, like the new moon, or the Chinese, like the 16th, and then like yesterday was like, no, it's the 17th. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but for some reason I kept on thinking both of those, the new moon and the Chinese New Year was on the 16th. But okay, whatever. So we're still in the phase 2, the self phase 2 timeline. I picked 5 decks. I'm going to pull 2 from this deck, 3 from this deck, 1, 2, and 1 from the Runic Oracle. I wanted to say, like, I don't really know Chinese zodiac astrology very well. Yeah, I don't know if the Fire Horse has anything, because I was kind of getting something with that around the time I did my rune reading. I checked before I started recording. It was in December 14th when I did the rune reading. Yeah, at that time there was something about like a campfire, and then I feel like this side was the like erratic, the fire movement, and then a still fire or something, and then in between there was something like maybe ice or water, I forget. So there's something like with that, because I think I forget what card it was, but I know the praying mantis was like meditation and a fire card, but it wasn't just that reading. It was like some other things I was kind of getting. I think after that I came to the fire horse, and I don't know if something with Pegasus, because if you look at the sky there's like 4 stars, and I mean, it could be something, I don't know. I get horse stuff like coming around time and time. So I what am I thinking? Yeah, I thought I'd mention, I feel like there's some more things. So I do have runes, but yeah, I was thinking 4, but then I was like, I want to do like something like instead of pulling a rune, I'll just do, I feel like I'm forgetting to say some things, just blab. It's funny because I posted an old tarot video like yesterday, the day before, and it really sucks, but it's getting views. Like, not a lot of views, but like a lot for me. Like if it's over 20 views, that's like a lot to me, because usually my videos only have like, no more than like 5, 10 views. So I'm like, so it's like the crappiest. And then I went into my statistics thing, or my algorithm, whatever it's called, and I was like, and it looks like they're suggestive videos, people, and I'm just like, why couldn't they, like, I know like my videos are kind of crappy, but like, why is that one getting views? It's just like the love tarot. I thought that love tarot I did like a couple months ago really sucked, and that one was getting views. I mean, no one was liking it, but I'm just like, why can't one of my other oracle or Or when am I I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna start. I just did enough blabbing for 5 minutes. I want to restart the video, but was that all I wanted to say before I continue on? Yeah, I guess so. I feel like I'm missing stuff. I don't know. Maybe whatever. Okay, so these are the decks. Yeah, let me say again. I'm gonna do 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1 rune card last, and yeah, and then so I'm going. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to. I'm gonna put timestamps for everything. So it's gonna be shuffle time right now. And then after shuffle time, give me a minute, and then I'll start the reading, and then I will do the reading from the books. Yeah. So, okay. First one, a Yogic Path. We'll do 3. Is that what I said? No, I said 2. Kidding. And oh yeah, it was really windy last night. What is this one? Rahas. Okay, we didn't get that one. I'm still thinking about, yeah, this is shuffling this segment or whatever is when I also like kind of blab a little bit more. Because I was going on about, did I come to something else? Was there any more information? Because I was going on about, yeah, I don't know. The color of the card reminded me of that Maiden card I pulled out in the last reading. Let's see what we get here. I think I just lost their Swati. I got a Sattva. I don't know how to say these words. Sorry. And Yamas. Yeah, I don't think I've ever pulled out this card. I know I pulled out this card before, but I don't know if it's for myself or the collective or. I just want to say that I know I'm pretty sure I use these Roots and Wings, this deck for this phase already. I think earlier this month. I know because I try not to use the same decks in the yeah. So I might have used this one. Maybe it was in phase 1, but yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So when I do the recap, the card, you know, one of those videos, all spreads for this phase. Yeah, because I try to okay, shuffle now. I don't know if I've ever used the same decks in one phase. I mean, the research on this channel. We'll do 3. We got cross. Yeah, we got this last time. Cross. There's a cross again. Ellipse. We did get this. I think the time I used this deck. So last time I got this one, and the time before that, I'm pretty sure it was that one. Yeah, this one I've never seen. 20. I don't know why I'm doing that. Like there's a naked person. Because I've just gotten so used to doing that, and now I'm just doing that for the decks I know that I won't have like naked people. 22 alternation approach. I was just thinking, what is this? I thought it was this there, so I do want to shuffle. Okay. What was this about? I forgot what I said about this shade. Okay. God. Just one from this deck here. That was quick. Cow. We've been talking about Hathor. Water horses. Yeah. The Sacred 3. And we got this last time. What the hey? Faery Lover. Yeah, I know. I used this deck. I think it was in the first phase, maybe the second phase. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I try not to. But I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like if I do have it in this phase, I wanna. Yep, we got this card last time. And yeah, so like I said, I think I used this deck already once for this phase. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Okay. I feel like the cards are really simple, like, not simple, but like, oh, I'm gonna really have to stretch my mind to, what is this one? Look at that, look, like, okay, so I was talking about Hathor with this, you know, and when I was shuffling for this, I saw the cow, and then when I was shuffling for this, I thought I saw Saraswati in there, like, you know, how I was doing for this, and Saraswati I put with, like, Sophia, and, I guess that's with Isis, and then, what am I thinking, and then, Lakshmi, I guess would be Mary Magdalene, or Hathor, I think, right? Okay, like, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I don't take those cards, but I wish. Wish was with the Ellipse. I don't take those cards, but they're like side messages. So like maybe saying, kind of like confirming, like yes, something like with that for sure. Especially since I was getting like stuff with Taurus. And what am I thinking? Brain just but not for this reading, so kind of like confirming like yes for that, but all right. Oh, I didn't look to see what it was. Okay, let's see for the first one. Father. I said 2, right? 3. Guarded. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh my god, we got this last time too. Okay, I'm not making this up. And joy. So, last time, you know, I'll say when I start to reading. Yeah, that's also why I don't like to use because it's like, okay, we're pulling, like, okay, yes, like, we're still on that somehow. Like, yes, we're still in this phase, yes, because I think that was, like, one of the cards, yeah, I'll talk about it, sorry. I feel like knocking on this one for some reason. Ooh. This is tiny. That's not a whole lot of cards. 20 some. Manas. Alright, we got. Okay, it's reverse. I'm not gonna take reverse. I don't know. I don't know which runes like don't have reverse anyway. So Raidho. I'm just trying to think what I'm getting with that whale right now. Whale. Is there something with whales? Well, I was pulling dolphin cards. Yeah, so I said I saw dolphins with a blue energy. Whale I see kind of like if you think like a not fairies, but like kind of similar, but like a higher, not the fairy realm, but like a sky, like above, kind of more dreamy realm. That's not as real. It is real, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's not fitting in well. So if I put those two, maybe that'll fit better. I think I'll do that just to make it right or something, just so it looks a little like better here. Maybe I'll zoom in. I think I'll actually zoom in, maybe just a teeny bit. Oop. Yeah. So now do they do this thing? I'm wasting time. 16 minutes and I haven't said anything. All right, let me just look here for a second before I start reading. So just give me a second here. Yeah, I don't know. I just noticed all dust. Okay, so this probably something like that. Yes. I don't know what that card even is. Cross. Mirror. Cross. Something with depth. Ellipse. Can't remember what this was about when I pulled it. Can't remember what it was about. Something about that, but I can't remember. Joy. Alienation. I pulled that one out. Raidho. Raidho. Oh, maybe I should share that. Maybe I will share that. Okay. No. Where is it? So I'm wasting time. I did this in the last reading. I'm just like, I'm wasting time. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna, yeah, timestamps, so. Death. Stick in that. Oh, I see that. Yeah, I definitely see that. Weird. Okay, so I guess this is the start of the reading. I just had to sit there for like maybe 2 or more minutes, just looking at the cards. Yeah, just now I just noticed there's something with a stick. Yeah, I sound crazy. There's something with a stick. See, they're holding something here, right? And so this guy. And then I kind of get that with this, or like the stem here, right? And yeah. And then with this, I was getting like a flowy, air flowy, and then the fairy flowing in the air. It's like, I'm really gonna have to stretch my mind with this one, because I'm just like, what? Okay, so let me introduce the cards, because I forgot to, I keep on forgetting to do that. Yeah. So we got Sattva, not sure if I'm saying that right. Then we have Yamas. And then we have, I put out this next, 9 to cross interaction. Then we have 5, the Ellipse flow. 22, alternation approach. Then I believe is this one, 48, Faery Lover sensuality. And then the death card. And then joy. And for the rune, we got Raidho. And last time I used this deck, which, like I said, I think it was in this phase, just no more than a month ago, I think. We did get this, we got Death, and we got Dreamer. But instead of Dreamer, we got Joy. Last time I used this deck, which was not too long ago, we got this card. I don't know if I pulled out 2 cards, but I know for sure we got this card. Last time I used this deck, we did get the cross. And I think the time before we got this card, Ellipse, but I can't remember what that was about. And I don't think I've ever pulled out a Raidho rune for any. So, okay, so since these are coming back, it's like, I'm not sure if this was for phase 1 or phase 2, but it's telling me like, yes, okay, it's still in play. Cross, I've been talking about the cross a lot, like the masculine and feminine energy, something like, you know, I didn't say in that talk video why I was seeing this as, well, I don't really know, I'm just masculine and feminine, and like there seemed to be a lot of like cross, like something like that was like really sticking out to me. So we got a cross still, so something like that. And I was saying like there's like a cross and a parallel. I feel like the parallel might be like a mirror thing. I gave like a twin flame example, like, you know, like I'm seeing the mirror and I think, oh, it's my other half or something, but it's just your reflection or something, you know. But then there was something that happened recently that crossed, right? But then I said, and for the last, I said I feel like there was like an error in the system or something. There wasn't something right with the feminine energy. So I don't know if we've like kind of like reversed thing and then came back, because like with this card I was saying, it seemed like the reading before we were at the Mother, but then we went back to the Maiden. I'm like confused. Like, did we go forward and then go like reverse again? I feel like there's something with that, but I forgot now. So we're back at the, so we're either back at that cross, like maybe we fixed something, or we're back at that cross, or it's just still relevant. Like this flower thing, I did, I mean, this is the Rose Pocket Oracle that, I did maybe 2-3 days ago, pull out 2 cards, and it was giving me more of the Holy Grail, like with the rose. I mean, it is a rose deck. I don't know how many cards have, like, if all the cards have, oops, sorry, that was loud, red roses on them. It doesn't look like just flipping through. So yeah, because I was feeling with this card here, right, you know, like I saw that as like Saraswati and then Lakshmi, or some, there's something with like white and red, or Isis and Sophia, or yeah, not Isis and Sophia, Isis and whatever, you know what I mean. And I think it said something about white turning red. Yeah, I know this wasn't in a reading, I just kind of pulled them. I do sometimes, yeah, I pull a card, like I might pull a couple decks just for myself. And like I said, sometimes the cards for myself or the collector, or sometimes I'll just, you know, like this is a crappy reading, the Holy Grail. I always like hope, like, oh, it'll be good. And I think it did say something like, well, this was talking about chalice, which churned the chalice well waters red. So the water turning red. So yeah, I was getting, yeah. Did it say anything more about the color? Some believe it holds the key to eternal life and divine union. I feel like the crossing is something with like the union, right? But like I said before, like we're still not done. I do feel like 2, and then there's like a third, or 2 coming to, you know, there's always like a third. And then Mystic Rose. What does it say for Mystic Rose? I'm sorry. I know. I just, Mystic Rose 150. It's not really a prior reading, but I thought I'd, with the stuff I've been talking about, I thought I'd Mother Mary. Okay, yeah, it says Mary's, let me just go here. Mary's connection with the rose is seen in some of her titles, including Rosa Mystica, the Mystic Rose, and the Rose Without Thorns. Like those of the pagan goddess before her, the processions that honored Mary involved walking on rose petals. The church altered the stories of goddesses past, including those that featured roses such as Aphrodite, turning the white rose red with her blood, putting Mary in the goddess's place. Churches were erected all over Europe and beyond, in many cases the site of the Celtic temple and places of why did I say fairies? So I was thinking of the places of goddess worship. Many had beautiful rose windows in the west, the direction of the feminine, and dedication to Mary, Mother of the Rose. Mother Mary is inviting you to open your heart to humanity when you most want to close. I don't know. So the thing about white to red. So did we, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, kind of, we did that, but then we're like, something wasn't right, so we, like, did a redo. How long has it been? 26 minutes. I haven't even gotten to the book. So wow. I don't even know what this card is. I keep on forgetting. Like, cause was this something with, I don't know. I keep on forgetting what these cards, some of these words mean. I can't remember what I was saying with the ellipse, because I remember there was something with this. And I think the book said something like if you pick 2 points on it, like you'll always have the same distance or something. I can't remember. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and see. You know what? It's funny. I did. I said I would. For this reading, I stopped. I didn't read for these two, and it's just so funny because no, I didn't read for these cards. Sorry. Because in this one, it was talking about inner light, which the card under it was inner light, right? And then this card was talking about Alice and Persephone. And I was saying, it was like, I think this card was underneath it. And this card I was talking, or maybe it wasn't, but I was like saying like this was Alice. So it just seemed to be something with like Alice, Persephone. Yeah, I didn't, you know what, I can just point that out in the book, like not do rereading, like, yeah, because I cut that. It was the last part of the video, and I just cut it out, and yeah, I thought, because that was just a few days ago, so maybe it's still relevant, especially with what am I doing? So that was number 8. So I'm trying to see where it says about, am I crazy? Because I thought I said something about, oh, when light, curious, enchanting, sensual, full of vitality, when dark, pretends, projects, denies, fantasizes. It says, go deeper. Reading this part here. Yeah, Persephone, Alice, or any princess figures. It just, yeah, because I was like talking about Alice in that same reading, and then it's saying Alice here. So, moving from the maiden, oh yes, moving from the maiden to the mother is challenging. So, yeah, because, okay, I feel like I'm repeating, like, you have to go back. So, I guess, so yeah, I was wondering if you should, like, start doing recaps, too. Because in this card, we were talking about going from the maiden to the mother. And then and then the next reading, we get the maiden card. And then this is saying it's challenging. So, it's like, I don't know. I just kind of felt like we did that or something. But then we went back. Or maybe we just did it. Or kind of like a fantasy, like in some sense you did, but like no, like it's not complete yet. Yeah, so I thought that was weird. And then animal. I think there's some. Is there something with animal? 19. Is there something with animal? But yeah, I still plan on putting some of this stuff in the description of that video. Animal depends. Yeah, this is, I'm not sure. Well, I'll just show that part for animal. And then the gem, I was like, yeah, I mean, I did put, originally, I don't think that card was under that card, but yeah, just to fit it, you know, how I did that one. Inner light. Okay, see that inner light? And then watch this. So yeah, and I did put the shuffle in that video so you could watch, and you know, I did shuffle, and so there's the gem. Yeah, the diamond, the gold, inner treasure. What does it say? I just want to show that part. Okay, I think it's like used a sparkling diamond. In mythology, the diamond is often linked to the daemon or inner light that leads us toward our true self, our purpose, our destiny. Inner light. See there? Yeah. Yeah. Because I was saying like white light, even before, like, you know, this was just a gem. So I'm just like this, whatever. Okay, getting back to this reading. Well, I still don't know what these cards mean. I can't remember what this is about. All right, before I start reading, okay, so I said there's something with the stick, right? Oh, there's diamonds. They look like diamonds right there. Oh, and then you see that, something with that. Yeah, I was getting that mirror thing too, like two twin flames looking at their mirror or something like that. Weird. I think I did see something, someone posted something like I think it was in someone's video type, something of like two sets of twin flames, or like two, I don't know, two double so something weird like that. So now this is crossing. I forgot what this card was about, what I was talking about in the reading, because I did notice this shape. I think it was maybe in December. I did notice that. But I can't remember what it was about. So something still with lovers. When I was talking about the death card, it was right after the whole abundance thing, and there seemed to be something with the second house and the ninth house, or Taurus and Scorpio. There seemed to be something like that. And yeah, it's Taurus before I even started getting the Hathor stuff. Now we're getting more of that, like Mary Magdalene, kind of like Rose or Mother Mary, or like something with a rose. Well, I don't know if that's a rose, but well, there's a thorn, so it must be. So yeah, this might have a tie into this, just because something like that, you know, the circle with the 4. Is there a 5th one right there? Maybe something that kind of links there to me. Yeah, still just joy, like joy with the stick, joy with the, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like. There seems to be something with that stick. You know what? Okay, it's been 34 minutes. Oh my god. Let's go to Raidho. I'm going to try to make this. Oh, I just went right to it. Raidho. So this is the reading part. Keywords: journey, natural, rhythms, action, movement, right path. This rune offers a blessing of safe passage wherever your journey might take you. So it is good to wear as a talisman. So yeah, I guess it's saying, I mean, if there was something wrong in the system, if there was an error or something, like maybe that's fixed. Okay, it's right path now, or maybe we never did a reversal. I don't know, but let me see. The embodiment of going with the flow. He's connected to the deep rhythms and truths of the universe. Raidho oversees the journey. Okay, Raidho oversees the journey. There is a calm, confident, ordered energy to this rune. It references forward motion and the ability to achieve your goals by being in the right place at the right time. Take ownership and control of your story. You are the leadership of your life, and developing a true and reliable inner compass is your greatest asset. In reverse, there is rigidity, stasis, or restlessness. The energy of the control freak prevails. I mean, I did kind of, but I wasn't gonna take that. But the actual rune, I don't know if there's like a reversal. I'm gonna get to these. I'm gonna try to make this quicker because it's already been 36 minutes. Sattva. Tamas, no. I always get confused with Tamas and Yamas. There we go. So we got that one. Purity. Okay, so again. It just says it's an Ayurveda card. Purity and clarity. You have to let go of things that are holding you back and are reaching deeper levels of clarity. Maybe you've cleaned up your diet, home, self-care products, relationship, thought patterns, career goals, or life outlook, and are now experiencing the joys that come with purity. Sattva. The joy. The space you have created is allowing greater gifts that are more aligned with your truth to present themselves. Continue on this path toward clarity by shedding all that is no longer serving you. When your body becomes pure, your thoughts and life will reflect that. Bring Sattva purity into all that you do, and your path will continue to become more clear. Yeah, this is making me think of this card. I was also thinking afterwards, like, like if something wasn't right and then you expanded, like maybe this wasn't so much to do with your ego, but like some kind of, there's something not aligning that outer reality. It's hard to look at because I'm also thinking, I'm probably, I'm probably, because I keep on, I was like, I might not be wrong, but it's just kind of playing with the idea, like this being your sun sign, that being your moon sign, and then like these emotions possibly being like your rising sign or something. Sun. I don't know why I was thinking that. Like, if the sun rising, but then it's like that. So the emotions can work like a kind of like a magnetic thing, like attracting your rising sign. Yeah, I don't know. So what did it say? Feminine was west somewhere. So I was kind of getting that too, because I know I've since September I was kind of getting with this crisscross thing. Maybe I was talking about inner and outer with this card, and like this and this, like, yeah, this one's chaos. Oh, this one has thorns too. There's something with the rose, maybe, right? There's thorn. Yeah, like maybe seeing kind of right now, like I don't know how I like fully think about it, like the masculine being like the unseen and the feminine being like the physical, And I also heard like you'd see like the void as being feminine or something, but like just for this, like I was kind of thinking the masculine being. I feel like this is a really crappy video. I always say that. I don't know who's gonna watch it. So I'm like, maybe I should make another video, like just being like, okay, I saw this, so you don't have to go through my whole thought process. And so the 8 stages of yoga. We got Yamas. So was I feel like maybe I did get this card last time. I just don't remember. So I think it might be the first stage of the 8, because before that we had a crown chakra card, and then it goes to yoga. So this might be the first. What does it say? You focus on what truly matters and let go of excess belongings, practicing a I don't know what that word is, or non-possessiveness, a parigraha. Continue shedding all that doesn't serve you as you blossom closer to your higher self. Isn't that what this one said? But the death card, like if we did do, like, yeah, because I think I got this at the beginning of the phase, like maybe the second or third read, like really for phase 2 at the beginning. So okay, it's been 41 minutes. I'm going to go to this card that I haven't gotten before, the 22 Alternation. I don't want to say alteration. Alternation. 22. Third circle. What is that? I kind of went to that. I flipped to that page. I'm just sorry. I'm like, why did it say third circle? So we got the second of cards, the third circle. So we got the last of the second circle cards, I guess. Okay. So the last of the second circle cards. Oh, shit, I don't know what that means. So, we'll just go to the, yeah, I'm not reading all that. We'll go to what it says for the, upright meaning. When it appears upright in reading, alternation suggests that the patterns on your tracing board are moving towards their final form, but not yet achieved it. Lines will need to be moved, forms reshaped, interactions restructured before you achieve what you wish. Try to save the best of the existing pattern while bringing the rest up to the same level of quality. In practical divination, this card upright means the goal in the situation you are in is within sight, but not yet within reach. This is a positive sign when it appears in divination, for it means that you're most of the way to achieving what you want, but it also implies that more work will be needed. Patience, persistence, and the ability to learn from your mistakes are all strongly highlighted here. Which does fit with the Raidho card, yeah? Because the Raidho's saying you're on the right path. This is like saying, like, if there was something like a mistake, this is talking about the error in the system, keep what's good and move on. So, like, I'm just thinking about my last oracle reading, saying there's been a mistake. Like, let's just trash all the last few readings because there was this one error in the system. But so it's like, no, it's not all trash. We just like we came back to this point and this point, and this was from December, I think. Let's go to Ellipse. I forgot what I was saying about that card. Maybe it didn't really say much. So, let's look at numbers real fast. So again, 9, 5, 22, 48. I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know. Okay, number 5. Yeah, we didn't get any chakra because I did get this book just in case out well, it's not out, but because, you know, like so, like I said, I haven't really been pulling anything on chakras. But, you know, just in case, like, I'll give you an example here. Like, the root is a hexahedron, you know, the sacral, the icosahedron. I don't know how to say this, but, you know, but yeah, we didn't do that. So, yeah, still, like I said, I haven't been getting any, like, even with this, like, if we got one of those 7, I think there's 7, platonic shapes or whatever, I, you know, could have been like, oh, here's the heart, but no, see, like, not on the chakras right now. Okay, oh my God, it's taking me forever to get to 5. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, see, I'm just gonna show this. I was just saying something like, you make a point, or it's always gonna add something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that, but I'm just gonna go where upright meaning for flow. When it appears upright in reading, the ellipse suggests that the pattern that is taking shape on a tracing board is defined, like the ellipse itself, by the graceful curves of energy and motion. To the extent that your design move in harmony with those curves and the flow of energy itself, or bring lines and forms to places they need to be. In practical divination, this card upright means that whatever it indicates is moving in the right direction, and you simply need to move with it. This is nearly always a positive sign in a divination, promising not only success, but also smooth sailing on the way there. As long as you pay attention to the flow of events and try to respond to them rather than to your own preconceptions about the situation, things are very likely to work out. Yeah, so this is saying that, this is saying that, this is saying the same thing, like going in the right direction. And then when I was reading for the curves of energy and motion, it was making me think of this, because I was saying that it seemed to be like a swirling with the lovers, and I felt like that with the, yeah, I was getting that feeling with the, you know, the cloth or whatever she's holding. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was talking about sail. So I kept on saying it looks, the Taurus, so something with Hath or something went up. But I'm like thinking like, oh, maybe it's going down. Like maybe that's something within and it's going down. And my stomach just growled. I thought I'd point that out because maybe those, yeah. I know I talk really weird and like, yeah, with all of this, because it's hard to explain. Okay, let's go to cross. I feel like a little frustrated there, like, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. It's like, my head has exploded. There's too many, I think I'm getting lightheaded. Upright meaning. Let's go to where it says for in practical divination. This card upright usually refers to some form of contact between people, things, or parts of your life that have been separated up until now. It is a sign of meetings, new personal or professional relationships, of forces combining in a dizzying variety of ways. From these combination, changes will unfold one way or another. The situation will never be the same afterwards. In the future, you may well look back on this interaction as a crossroads in your life. I was just kind of thinking like you're with one lover and you made the wrong choice, and then now you're that sounds bad. That sounds like one of those, like, you thought the grass, like usually you think the other person like that, like they thought the grass was green on their side and came back, but it's kind of like you thought that or something. But yeah, I'm not saying, yeah, maybe you're in a relationship, or I feel weird. I feel like I'm just talking to myself when I'm doing reading. I'm not really talking to an audience. But yeah, maybe you don't have that kind of situation, or maybe you're single or you don't have any. I don't know, but it could also be fairy, like how I was talking about with the whale, like, you know, like connecting in 5D or something, like something, yeah. This is fairy, and then I said the whale at the beginning was kind of like the fairy one, but it's just like, you know, with the sky, it's different. It seems more far-fetching. I'm just gonna go to Faery Lover. I read this one before. How long has it been? 50 minutes. Wow. Let's just go to the last paragraph. The oracle also suggests that now may be a good time to satisfy the normal sensual and sexual needs of the body with nourishment, comfort, pleasure, and delight. Comforting your needs will also bring you a renewed sense of security. Your love life may be moving in new directions. These new or renewed relationships will bring greater physical, emotional vitality your way. Initiating new activities to meet new people may help you make you more receptive and being open to new situations and not repelling them. New acquaintances may develop into sensuous encounters, friendships, and intimacies. This oracle suggests that you may be wanting and attracting new or renewed relationships that are both loving and fulfilling. Your body itself may be wanting deeper and more intimate expression. If you chose this card, the sensual and sexual side of your nature is wanting more attention. You know, that's funny because I was kind of reading sentences. Yeah, that exactly. Theme. This oracle suggests that you may be wanting and attracting new or renewed relationships. So if you're in a relationship, if there's something off, like a renewed or new, but the new might not be here yet, but working with Raidho. Maybe someone will come with Raidho. I'm calling the whale Raidho. Joy. So, yeah. Was this card Joy? No, this is Paradise. Yeah, because it was... So yeah, so I did type it. So all dolphins are whales, but not all whales are dolphins, or something like that. I had to look that up because I said that in that one reading. I was like, yeah, so all dolphins are whales, but not all whales are dolphins, or something like that. Oh my God, it's gonna be awesome. So get ready for that. I guess I can go into these cards and see if there's anything. Death card here says, not to be feared. This is about closure, putting something or someone to rest in your life, a big change or shift, letting go what is holding you back. And the joy card right here says, reckless abandon, happiness, freedom to leap into desires and situations full of heart, not thinking of consequences or fear. Okay. Yeah, so we had that. I mean, you could see this coal coming back. Like maybe something ended when I pulled this card out last time. Or did, I don't know. Well, like I said, I don't think this whole 3-year, whatever, this whole, especially since September, will end until April. So I still feel like it's not like ending, but just like one aspect. I mean, if it's a lover, maybe they'll come back again, but you know, it's so hard with some people I know in my personal life. Like, you know, I have the runner and chaser, and they keep on coming. Like, we keep on doing the karma. Like, yeah. That's it. I don't know. Yeah, but there's something still with the stick. Joy. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't know what else to say right now. So like I said, I'm probably going to be, I say in a lot of readings, I'm probably just going to be looking at these cards for a while, and maybe in the future coming back to them and, you know, seeing how blah, 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 blah. Alright, thank you for watching.